As of yesterday evening, the Speaker of National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, made a decision that contradicted the ruling that was made by the High Court of Kenya a few days ago, where they ruled in favor of Azimio la Umoja after a petition that was made at the High Court of Kenya, demanding the review of the decision that was made by Moses Wetangula on October 6th year 2022, where he made the decision to rule in favor of Kenya Kwanza as the majority in parliament. As of yesterday, Moses Wetangula again made the decision to rule that Kenya Kwanza was still the majority in parliament. And this prompted the Azimio la Umoja members of parliament to walk out of the parliament and refuse to participate in any house business, terming this decision by the Speaker of National Assembly as a decision that went against the court decision and the contempt of court, because the High Court of Kenya on Friday last week, which was on 7th of October, ruled in favor of Azimio la Umoja, and they ruled that Azimio la Umoja were the majority in the Parliament of Kenya. Now, after the ruling, a lot was speculated, but one thing that stood out is that Azimio la Umoja members of parliament were displeased with this ruling, and most of them went ahead to move out of the house, and even others held a press conference led by the minority leader in parliament, Junet, who claimed that the government and the parliament was not in the parliament was not in the broad-based government. Whatever the executive head decided, and the deal that the executive head had with Raila Odinga was was only for the executive, but not for the parliament itself. Now, yesterday, the Citizen TV JKL live show, which is the Jeff Koinange live show, was supposed to host Junet Mohammed together with the majority leader Kimani Ichung'wah. But Junet Mohammed and Kimani Ichung'wah gave out a reason on why they could not attend the JKL live timing, claiming that they had been invited by the president at the Statehouse yesterday night, and they were holding a meeting with the president, and that was one of the main reasons that why they could not attend the JKI live. Now, according to recent sources, Kimani Ichung'wah and the majority leader, and his counterpart Junet Mohammed were called to the Statehouse. According to Citizen TV, the two were supposed to attend a live debate on the current majority and minority debate in Parliament, as well as former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's ambition for the AU, for the African Union, but they would not be able to make it. Although the reason for the summon has not yet been disclosed, it may have something to do with the ongoing struggle between the majority and minority in the Senate and the Parliament. Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah and Minority Leader Junet Mohammed will unfortunately not make it for JKL live tonight, claiming they have been summoned to the Statehouse. The article stated. Now, what does this state, and how does this comment that was made by Citizen TV, what does it prove to the people of the Republic of Kenya? President William Ruto, let me say, the executive was started meddling into the business of the parliament and the National Assembly again, trying to convince Junet Mohammed together with other members of parliament, mostly the Azimio la Umoja side, to calm down and to really decide to follow the suit and to be quiet, not to follow the debate on who are the majority and who are the minority in parliament. Now, Junet said that it is going to be rough and messy, that they are not going to keep quiet again and allow Kenya Kwanza to take what is right for theirs, because according to the High Court of Kenya, the decision that Kenyans made on 9th of August 2022 by voting for Azimio la Umoja's members of parliament and making them the majority in parliament is a decision that was made by the people of the Republic of Kenya and should not be changed by the Speaker of National Assembly. Remember, a conversation has been ongoing on whether the Speaker of National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, should continue holding his position, because they believe that Moses Wetangula has a conflict of interest when it comes to matters National Assembly. What does this tell you? That the president has now again started meddling into this business. And I tell you, if it's true what was claimed to have happened yesterday night, that the president had called Junet Mohammed together with Kimani Ichung'wah at the Statehouse to discuss the things that are ongoing in Parliament, that means that now he has come to influence the decision made by the High Court of Kenya, and he will interfere with the ruling. You might see a change. The fears Junet Mohammed that we saw yesterday trying to speak out for the Azimio la Umoja might change his tune again. Are we together? Remember, the reason why most of Azimio la Umoja members of parliament are quiet is because they are trying to see if on Saturday Raila Amolo Odinga will secure his bid for the AU chairmanship. And it has been a prayer of so many Kenyans that Raila Odinga loses these positions so that he can call the government into account and the government can work towards delivering to the people of the Republic of Kenya. Apart from these comments that were made by Junet Mohammed and Kimani Ichung'wah, that they were called to the Statehouse and they could not attend the debate that was supposed to be held at JKL Live on Citizen TV. The brother to Raila Amolo Odinga, that is Oburu Odinga, his eldest brother, the senator, went ahead to speak in regards to these, and he made a comment in regards to what has been going on at the National Assembly. Now, according to a publication that has been made by one Francis Gaido on his social media page, that is on his X account, he has publicized something in regards to what Oburu Odinga said about what was happening in government, not in government only, or let me say what really happened in Parliament yesterday, where he claimed that the Azimio la Umoja is not worried, or the ODM party is not worried or trying to see what will really happen at the National Assembly. All they are thinking about right now is how they will go ahead to secure what? To secure Raila Odinga's bid for the AU chairmanship, and how they will make sure that Raila Odinga wins the AU. I want to read this loud and clear. I have communicated with my younger brother Raila Odinga about the issue witnessed in Parliament today. I can confirm to you that ODM is not interested in majority leadership. What Raila is concerned about is winning the AU seat and help William Samoei Ruto complete his term in office and avert a revolution or impeachment. Please, Kenyans, let's appreciate the president. He has done more than Kibaki did in 2 years. No president in Africa has ever achieved that, Oburu Odinga stated. Now, this tells you that all these minions surrounding Raila Odinga, mostly his family, have been bought out by William Ruto to continue supporting him and to mostly defend his leadership, to make sure that the Azimio la Umoja members of parliament do not claim or win the majority leadership roles in parliament, so that if Azimio la Umoja holds the cards as the majority in parliament, that means they can go ahead and instigate an impeachment motion against President William Ruto before his term is over. And that is why Raila Odinga, together with the family, are supporting William Ruto, and they're influencing the decision made by the High Court to try and overturn that decision to make sure that Azimio la Umoja members of parliament do not claim the role as the majority in parliament. For now, that's what is going on. But the question is, do you think that Raila Odinga's decision, coalition with William Ruto, is what is best for this country right now? Should Raila Odinga even give up his ambitions for the AU chairmanship so that he will come back and rescue this country from the hands of William Ruto? Leave your comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.